So it appears that we are officially live, and we're gathering around the fireplace and whatnot. Uh, and I figured since Rob is still doing his things, he's resting actually, uh, like taking a nap or something, I don't know, like around 9:30 in the evening. Oh well, so that we could do something on our own. Uh, and Actually, I am split between SnowRunner and Forza, but I feel like I'm going with Forza because SnowRunner was giving me uh, quite the headache lately, uh, and there is much better chance to be actually productive with Forza. So yeah, let's go with that. Mm. Now at this point I am actually farming uh, bill spins from the Goliath. That's the best way to do it. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and do that. Hmm. Now don't get me wrong. Uh, yeah, I can remove the blue screen. So that won't be a total blue milk run either. Mm, I feel like I lost my edge compared to what I was able like around this time a year ago. And I feel like the reason for that is that during the summer, uh, Horizon 4 just simply grew stale. Mm, and yeah, mm, I just went down to play the game to a minimum, like uh, getting all the backstage passes. By the way, that's a video that I totally should do where I spend my backstage passes on buying all the cars that I don't have from the backstage yet. I mean, like, there are a bunch of cars that I already own because I could obtain them through different means. Uh, but still, there are a few that just didn't come along in um, what's its name, in the other things like the mm, like in the festival playlist remix tapes. Yeah. Okay. Mm, so I don't feel like we are going to do anything playlist related. Uh, Now we're going to farm the what's its name, the Goliath.
Welcome back, Your Majesty.
Yeah, welcome back. Thank you and all that. And yeah, thank you. Just simply. So I have a I have a version of the Goliath that is my own concoction. That's a difficult word. And I need a good um, car that is around 900 to enjoy that. Um, so yeah, let's see my uh, my considerable collection of cars. Yeah, I'm flexing with my collection that I already got together in a short time since Christmas. Is there an indicator somewhere as to how many cars do I have? No, not here. But yeah, there are a few for sure. hmm Mm. Oh yeah, I just got the the R33. That's an 800. Hmm. That's bone stock and drift skill boosts. So here's the thing, I have a bunch of cars. It's just that they are not built up to be used just yet. The previous run I did with this BMW, and let me just say, this car looks awesome, but it was a pain in the butt because of the lack of um, top speed. Mm, yeah, for comparison, this has 7.4, and this Aston Martin has 8.2 top speed. Mm. Hmm, what to build? I mean, this one is pretty close to 900. We can't really do too much with this one. That's uh, that's really good, but no, because it's not 900. I want to be around 900ish. Like I need to get in some practice before jumping on too fast cars. Like I'm gonna be honest, every now and again I give Rob a hard time for him saying that he cannot really enjoy the game with these really fast cars. But I do understand that you need to be in practice to actually be able to enjoy the game this way. Okay, let's see. So, hold on. We have an I think it's an S13 or what? Sylvia. That's that we have a duplicate of, and this is currently a drift spec one. Oh, I have two R33s. I was like, it was a a reward from one of the seasonal championships, and I was like pumped that like yeah we're gonna get an R33 because we don't have one yet, and then yeah we do have one. I just didn't remember. Oh well. Mm, that happens even to the best of us. Hmm. What if I build up this Lotus? Um, no, it's a Vauxhall Lotus in it. Uh, in my head, it's an Opel Omega because in Hungary, that's the branding and the type that they were selling it with. Um, so custom upgrades. Do I want to engine swap? Let's not. Let's try to roll without actually swapping the engine. Uh, let's leave the stock wings on. That's fine. Okay, let's go for wheels. Okay, semi-slick tire. I think we're going to be cool because that already shoots us to 738. Just installing this one. Uh, some engine spacers. hmm A little bit of extra traction on the rear wheels. It's going to be a rear wheel drive. Uh, I would like to have a nice set of wheels on it. Hmm. Let's go with these, and I'm gonna give them an interesting color. Uh, yeah, okay. Now the important things for sure. Uh, Usually nowadays when I am building up a car, the way it goes, I add everything that I need, like raise diff, yeah, that's the one that I need. That are like safety and handling and all that, or that are related to that. And then whatever I'm gunning for a nice even number, and whatever that's left uh, in terms of wriggling room, then that I use to upgrade the things. And I usually start with the camshaft. That already brings us up above 800, and exhaust, and then ignition, fuel system. So these are the staples that I go with. And then if I have still wriggling room left. I cannot speak. Then I go for these other things. Technically, the last thing, although I feel like we won't even go up to 900 this time around. Yeah, that's already added. Mm, Not even with the turbo. Let's go with this, and then it's 850. I take it. Some quick and dirty tuning, because I don't have the patience. Uh, let's see. Let's I will try and go ahead and wing it with something close to 200, a bit above 200. Now let's say it's going to be good. Maybe that BMW wouldn't be as bad. Uh, but yeah, we'll see. Hmm. Yeah, I don't feel like messing with the spring height or the car height. Yeah, cool. And then designs and paints. Paint car, because I promised that I will put some ugly color on the rims. Hmm. That looks a bit different from what I remember. That I like. And then let's go for. Oh, okay. It just stays so. I feel like it's. Oh, come on. Then it. What do you need to do? Nah. I want to. For Christ's sake. Yeah, like so. And like so. Okay. Now we're talking. Okay, let's add a little bit of color to the window. Yeah, I go with this one. This feels like 90s enough, and this is going to look ugly enough too. Uh, Hold on, do we want to change the? I feel like I want to change the color of the car. Mm, yeah, I will go for this one. Hold on, and so the first zone 100% is going to be black, and then or oh no, no, the highlight should be like so. Uh, and then this has to be for it to work now. Uh, okay, so we need to take back from the brightness. Okay, now I think we're getting there. Like, how? Okay, I go away with it. Yeah. Hmm. Oh well, we ended up just a simple metallic black or some sort of color or other. Yeah, there we go. And then, um, yeah, save the current car. And then, mm, hold on. It's not in the right. Yeah, this is yeah. Vinyl group, and I will put this one vinyl group that I have on it. Cause yeah, I will put it on. There we go. By the way, this is made so that anyone can express that they are like. So if you are like the viewer of the channel or anything like that, feel free to seek this one out. You can find me under the gamer tag Border Farm Games in this one. So yeah, and oh yeah, save the current car. And so if you feel like using it, just go ahead. You can put the Speed Fiesta decal on your car whenever you feel like. And better yet, you can find me on Facebook, of course, under the name Border Farm Games. And if you have a nice photo taken of your car, and you feel like showing it to me, then that's even better. Okay, so we got a gift in a barn from someone. Let's go ahead and check it out. That's
Well,
going to be a nice
this is
test
safe to
drive
be
for
sure.
this one. Mm, to get some feel for the car before jumping right into the Goliath. So yeah.
At the
All in
roundabout,
all,
take the
yeah,
third exit.
of course. So what I was about to say, all in all, it feels nice. Mind you, this is not a race, so of course it won't really be as tense. Okay, so yeah, we're going right up to 200 miles an hour. That's nice. Uh, that's nice. I, there are a few parts of the Goliath where you are necessarily uh, getting to top speed unless you have like really big top speed. But cars that are really that
In
fast, I feel
400
like
yards,
are
turn right.
pretty much hindered in other parts of the race. So
Turn
like,
right.
okay, some off-roading with it. It's fine by me. So the straight
In
sections
400
where
yards,
you're actually
turn right.
hitting the top speed and you're redlining are just like, I don't know, 1/10 of the whole circuit,
Turn
so
right.
it's kind of pointless. Okay, I need to cross everything. Let's see what we got. Whoever you are, whose gift I
You have arrived
get,
at your destination.
it's now on stream,
I'll be
and
there in a moment.
yeah, cool, you'll be here in a moment. And it's for posteriority, to quote
Wow, that's
Scooter.
generous. Well, just the spirit of Horizon, isn't it? Shall we send a thank you?
Oh, okay, so I got a Pagani. Wow. I okay, I really like the car. Thank you. That's the thank I will send. Uh, but sure, thanks indeed. Can we send a gift to someone now that we're here? Let's see. Uh, I have a basic rule that I only send cars that are actually built up to some extent. Now, here's the kicker, I don't build up my cars that much nowadays because I'm mostly busy with racing with the few cars that I have, and even though I do have a few duplicates here or there, they are just simply not built up. Yeah, so we may have to come back to this project later after building something to be sent. Like, we could totally, I could totally make this Sylvia up to be a real nice car, or this R33, and give it to someone, just, you know, to be kind and all that. Mm. Yeah, or one of these. Oh, hold on. This is somewhat built up. Uh, this fits the rules, so we are going uh, to do that. Who should we give it to? Anyone? New play? Let's. This is a nice entry level buggy. Let's give it to new players. Car to give you an amazing start. Welcome to Horizon. Oh yeah, hope you'll enjoy the game as much as I do. You know what, let's be selfish and let's show the player name. That's gonna be good. That being said, it's the same as my gamer tag, but oh well. Okay, so we received the gift, or I received the gift and I sent one. Let's go ahead and get to the Goliath, because we have 4 long laps to make. Uh, Ooh, how about we spec out this bad boy before, uh, I have a bunch of car mastery points as always. Oh, it gives us some money. That's a nice one, yeah, thank you. Drag racing, that's not something we're interested in right now. And we get some Forza ton points, yeah, extra 10 Forza ton points. Forza ton points are always nice. What? Message center, gifts. Oh, I got super wheel spins. You know what? We're going to spin them uh, when we're spinning the regular wheel spins that we get from
At the roundabout, take the
Goliath.
second exit.
Because I'm gonna get a few. And that's the primary reason why I'm doing it right now. Alright. It's not far from here, thank God. So we're almost there, and we can jump right in. I'm not going to do more than 4 laps right now, cause like that's just enough to practice, and then maybe go for another car and practice with that. Like trying different cars, get the feel for them, while also putting in some miles,
Turn right.
both into the game
In
and
200
into
yards,
the
turn left.
the one car.
Turn left.
And then, of course, trying different cars give you experience with the whole thing. Okay, event lab creations, yes, that's the one. You should be fine. Yes, of course, it's actually available. So yeah, let's go ahead. Let's do that. And I say yeah, quite a lot. Yeah. Maybe I should say yeah the way James Hetfield does, like yeah, oh yeah, and things like that. I mean, it's only fitting because the dude is a legendary car collector. Yeah, and also this car looks pretty cool. I like it. This was a seasonal reward, and I don't remember if it was. I think yeah, it was like 60 or something points. So I was working for it. So now it's high time I go ahead and enjoy it. Technically speaking, I don't have to win, but I love to win, so that's what we're aiming for. Is there some kind of a music? Hold on. Um, um, hmm. Okay, I also missed the checkpoint. Let's rewind. That's going to happen a few times. Where's the... I don't want music. Game, please. That... Okay, there we go. Also, now we're rewinding the hell out of it. Because I was looking for the darn keys and not paying attention to what's going on. I wasn't racing per se. We could just as well restart, but I won't. Okay, so I was up to P3. And just like that I'm up to... no, it was P4 and now I am at P3. But yeah, we're going to catch that other two bastards as soon as I figure out how much I need to brake. Obviously more than that, heavier than that. Yeah, this opening section of the whole race well, kind of demands your full attention. And then there are parts that are more mechanical and much easier. But these sections are actually pretty technical with these easygoing but narrow twisty turnies. Let's see. Oh, okay. So we have a Viper and a Hoonigan Bel Air in front of us. Interesting little loadout. That's a missed checkpoint. I know it. I don't even have to wait for it. M79, very nice name, dude. These are actually names selected by other people. Don't worry, we will eventually catch them. I have like 4 quite long laps. Okay, this is another technical part, and then especially this hairpin turn. Also, I am just learning the boundaries of this car. How it handles and all that good stuff. Like this section here is one of the more mechanical ones. This doesn't take an effort from me, really. And as you can see, we're climbing up to them. Slowly but surely. By the time we get out of the beach zone, I feel like we're going to be in an overtaking position. We can climb up to P1. Also, this is highly skilled, so like the entry level to the seasonal championships and whatnot, I very rarely move above that. Although I can hold my self pretty nicely in the trial as well. I can sometimes even get to podium or even P1. There we go, a nice straight and narrow where we can... Straight and narrow is a song. A nice straight and narrow where we can just take P1 as we see fit. So as I said, yeah, I can sometimes perform miracles in the trial. That's fine. It's just I'm not going for undefeatable all the time. But yeah, every now and again I slip up to expert, which is the next level, and generally speaking I can handle that pretty nicely as well. It's just that I'm really out of practice. That's how I feel right now. So yeah. So we actually took them over a bit quicker than I predicted. I just didn't remember that there is that nice fairly straight section where I could speed up. But there it was, and I used it. Yeah, this is a turn where you need to pay attention. It's a bit tricky, and no one is chasing us except for 11 guys, 11 computer guys. But still, like that's not something that should put pressure on anyone. So yeah, you can concentrate on it nice and easy. And one of the large straight sections is coming up where we can either gain some distance or they can climb up to us. It depends on how quick they are. Like, it's a rule of thumb that if you don't have that good of a top speed, then they will quite climb on you, and then you can gain distance while doing the twisty parts. And if you have a car that is really fast, then you can gain distance on the straight ones, where you can go just pedal to the metal all the way. this here section. I can even look at the chat window if there's anything going on. Yeah, right now we are climbing up to 200, as you can see. Well, it's not like as straight as you would imagine, but that's trust me, that's a straight section. Now cut by a nice turn. Yeah, and here will be a few nice straight sections. Like this road is parallel to the highway in the center of the map, the world map. And it's spectacular as all crap. You see, they are pretty much on my breathing on my neck again. But we're going to lose them once we are through the straight sections that are coming up, because after them there are the technical turning point sections that require attention. There you can actually gain ground. But first it's straightforward section. Like this bridge here is, I feel like it's really cool. This is the this is the kind of spectacle that I feel like Horizon 4 was missing. Not that I would have ever seen the game world of the previous Horizon titles, but I had the impression that, hold on, we should just slow down a bit before entering that turn. It's fine, we're practicing here. It's easygoing stuff, it's nothing hardcore. If you wanna see hardcore stuff, then I'm sorry, you will find it someplace else. This is us chilling. I am chilling primarily. This is how I enjoy playing this game. So yeah, this is what you get. Sorry, that wasn't intentional. Oh, look at this. Games King just decided that he's going to be faster than me. Not that easily, bro. Not that easily. And again, and so does this Pinch Winters and all of these a-holes. Hold on, that wasn't exactly the way I wanted to take this turn. it's better to check these out in the first lap, so that they won't surprise me like in the final lap, because we're in the like in the last stretch of the lap. And the problem with driver turns is that they have a tendency of uh, stealing your curve. And I know probably the reason I feel out of shape is that in this game, uh, so the community was asking for like an update on the drive avatars, and they did update the drive avatars compared to Horizon 4. It's just that they made them peskier, more annoying. They are not as if they were pulled uh, on a string anymore, because that was really annoying. They are much more natural, like you can knock them out and all that good stuff. But they have a tendency to rubber band in front of you, and stand in the middle of the corners so that they are cutting you, and instead of taking the corner you're just bumping into them and things like that. uh, like the game just like it happened the previous time, it just spits them in front of you, like even sometimes, as you could just see, like three of them or even more, uh, and they are at the curve that you're trying to take, and they just cut your way. So that's why the replay button is a godsend, because you can actually wriggle your way out of those situations. And that's what we're practicing, to make these sections without actually having to rewind every now and again. Whoa, you see, this wasn't really good. This turn needs to be done again. Possibly without like hitting too much things. That's not good. Like hitting the various fences and whatnot on the side of the road, while it gives you a bunch of skill points. You should avoid those because they are slowing you down. Newsflash. I took it a bit widely, but it was fine. You see, he's trying to slip, and you see, that car was dead, hitting my optimum curve. And if I couldn't just get in front of him with a quick burst, then I would have hit him. And you could see that that was, oh yeah, I was too heavily in story. So that was massive rubber banding there. So basically the game keeps them behind you. Uh, they are going on a consistent track still, but every now and again it just randomly rubber bands in front of you. And you have to look out for that, because that can happen in the very last turn, just before the finish line. It happened to me not once, not twice, in this particular game. That was a bit sloppy, I admit it. But we're doing fine, so yeah, it stays. Awesome. I like this car. It drives really nice, even without giving too much thought to the tuning as is. With just this quick and dirty tune-up, it does really good. We have one pesky super fan right on our neck. Okay, another one is climbing up. So it drives really nice, and I feel like if it was a bit better fine-tuned, it was even better. With better gear ratio curve and nicer tire pressure settings and everything like that. I feel like this is going to be a nice car. I may go ahead and just do that later on, like sometime this next week that's coming up. I mean, this is a car that I've worked for, so yeah. And this is what I really like about this game. The best option for you is not always the really fancy one, uh, and it gives a fighting chance to cars like this one, which is all things considered pretty much a normal daily driver kind of thing. Well, it's probably a Group A homolog or something like that, but still at the center of it there is a car that was sold like by the thousands. Because I'm pretty sure that this was available with the Opel branding, the Vauxhall branding, and even with Holden branding in Australia. So I can imagine that they have sold a few 100,000 units, if not even millions. And this was just a special version. And still it's nothing like, I don't know, a Ferrari F40, something like that. It's something that you would call an ordinary car. That doesn't take away from its niceness one bit. Don't get me wrong. In fact, I enjoy these kinds of cars a lot more. They are much more interesting. Whoa. Yeah, you see they are climbing up to my face slowly. And here they thought they can just go ahead and take me that easily. There you go. Okay, so this is something that we need to redo, because that wasn't too nice. It may have started braking a bit too late. That could be a thing. Whoa. Figured I have a standing chance to look at the chat window. Uh, Turns out I didn't have. Oh well. It's not like there's much going on, but it's probably for the better. We're almost at the halfway point. Oh, he tried to come in. You see, but if you can, you see what happened here was that I slipped off the optimal curve, and he slipped in my place. And then you see what happens is that you are trying to fight it out with one of the guys. The other ones slip by. They are like tricky bastards. If this was like the last lap, I would come in second. Whoa! And I forgot about this pool here. It's put there for a reason. And right now this driver is being rubber banded away from me. It's just that in this particular race it doesn't work as well as in the much tighter ones. You can catch up to rubber banders much more easily than in the regular run-of-the-mill road races. You see, this is what I'm talking about. It just, like bat out of hell, it comes in and on the wrong side so that you cannot take the turn, and it must be able to squeeze itself in front of you then. And you have virtually no chance of fighting it out with. Like if I would rewind it like 4 times or 5, I could have found a solution where I don't let it in front of me. But yeah, seriously, this gives me the worry that I may not come in on P1. Like they are, so the game just decides to take it from me by putting one in front of me, like in the last 3 turns of the whole shebang, and then I just simply cannot take P1 back. Also, it was the same driver that I blocked one turn earlier, and usually if you block someone like that, they should fall back like 2 places. Actually, at least that's what tends to happen to you as a human player, that you fall back. At the very least, you cannot attempt to overtake in the next turn. But not the drivers, they just rubber band back up to your ass. And what I'm getting at is that I accept fair challenge. I love fair challenge, but when they do that just to make the game challenging, that's bad game design, I feel like. Yeah. Okay. So this is a section where we tend to lose them, and then they will come back in force once we're through here. Well, they're probably not that far out either. Like, yeah. If you take a look at the rear view, you can see that they are there. I mean, losing them so that I put an extra lap on them is not fun either. You see, they just if you were looking at the minimap, you could see how quickly they were catching up to me. In fact, if it and then how quickly they slowed down. Like at least the one that's on P2, like right behind me at this point. Okay, that was nice. And now the second long straight section is going. That's when they are typically climbing up to me. This is a tricky part where you get out of the tunnel because the light is blinding you and you need to pay attention. You see, it just rubber banded in front of me again, like one jumping out of nothing. Oh, I missed that. Yes, and this is the point where rewinding doesn't work in real time because the race was just way too long for it to keep track. And then this causes another glitch where it puts dry avatars in front of you, sometimes even putting you back on P2 just for giggles. Yeah, they are right behind me, so I need to be careful. If I can make sure that I arrive like so in the next or at the end of this next lap, then I'm going to be a happy camper, because this is last lap, guys. The final countdown has begun. Okay, we're arriving at one of the trickiest turns, which is this one here. This is not bad one either. Oh, it's not the one. The one that is taking us to the bridge. No, it's the next one. Yeah, this one is also one where you have to pay attention. Unless, of course, you want to end up in the river, like swimming with the fishes and whatnot. There we go. We took it fairly narrowly, that's fine. Oh, that was a new one. This colorful one was never up to me. I think that was a Hoonigan Cozy. There was a Hoonigan Cozy in the lineup. I think that was Zebra's Drivatar. Because that's the fun part, that it puts you up against the Drivatars of your friends. Like Games King, the dude with the silver Audi station wagon, is a friend of mine. Zebra is a friend of mine. I think Rob is somewhere in here, in theory at least, not like for real. IRL, he's napping slash sleeping. But there is a Drivatar that is using one of his cars. Whoa, that wasn't really good of me. That was by the not me guy. Oh, okay, so I need to get back further. Um, you see, that's what I'm talking about. Just out of nothing, a bunch of whoa, drivatars appear. Still not good enough. Then again, oh, now I really need to rewind. It's not supposed to be there, really. It cannot even decide the position of the drivatar, as you can see. Ooh, and now I just realized that the road is actually wet, because we got some rain. Probably that's why I was messing that section up so bad. That's actually a nice touch, even though I was much happier if this didn't happen and we could finish the whole shebang with dry road conditions, because semi-slicks are not really fond of wet road conditions. If you've been wondering, I let you in on this secret. The good thing is that theoretically the drivatars are just as hindered as I am by this little nuance. Whoa. I figured I would like to race in some nice dry conditions, since all the seasonal championships were involving uh, uh, these roads with mucus on them. But dude, it's the wet season, what are you expecting? 4 years, let's take a look in the rear view. Of course they are there, climbing right up on my ass. We're almost out of the desert and through that bridge. That basically marks the last leg of the race. With the 2 tunnels and the great bridge and all that. We're almost there, dudes. Hang on. I feel like the roads are dried up again. That's nice. We're coming up on the bridge. Oh, there they are. Right behind. That's not 2 tunnels, that's 3, sorry. I remembered incorrectly. But now we're definitely in the final stretch. Getting close to the end of the race. We're getting to the beach. Slowly but surely. Yeah, this is definitely the beach resort section now. Which is a pretty nice area of the game, if I may point out. Or the game world. I enjoy it a lot. feel like most of the areas are spot on and really well done. Uh, Even though I've never in my life has been to Mexico. Yeah, so basically that's how it happened. This Luke, the nuke, well, just not arrived yet. And then here's this Pinch Winters. He had a straight 900 car, and somehow it wasn't. Oh, because that was a Taycan. That's an off-road car. Not the wisest choice for a road race. Okay, so now we are collecting a bunch of levels, and each level is a wheel spin, guys. Yeah, one more. Do I get up to... I almost got up to 200. Come on. Oh no, yeah, that was 200. Yeah. Oh wow. Okay, so we get this X Class, or I get it, and I will go through the wheel spins, rest of the wheel spins right away. We won't end this chat without that. What? Oh, did I actually get the... I feel like I've... Okay, so here's the car collection. So, oh yes, I got... so it feels like True Different means I got the extra levels, and I got my first prestige point. Historic moment in uh, in the stream. So hold on. I do have a message center. I do have two wheel spins here. Yes, and then yes. So that's three super wheel spins. That's cool. And I got Alexis. Let's see, are we? I almost got the NSX. Come on, game. That's so not fair. I want an NSX real bad. Okay, I got a BMW. Brown short sleeved shirt. That's something that I've been gunning for a long time now. Okay, we have 8 regular wheel spins just as well. Let's see. Oh, 20 grand. That's rich. Probably the most of it will be money. Okay, Sylvia. I think it's an S13. Don't quote me on that. A fantastic emote. At least it's out of the way now. Again, a piece of clothing. I mean, I'm not salty about these too much because these are things that you get only once. Okay, an Evo 8. I take that one. Human whistle. Oh, I forgot to set Vololo as my car horn. Aruga too. And then the last will spin be something nice that I'm gunning for. Oh, okay, I take it. I do have the Forza edition version. Now I have the regular one. Uh, okay, so yeah, that's quite the car collection. Yeah, we got all of these out of our wheel spins. I'm not too mad. Ooh, and I have all the Lexuses, so I got a. Oh, I got a horn. I take it. That's called level up. Yeah, I just have seen the new manufacturer bonus. And the new car collected. That's oh okay. That's I collected a few cars game. You know what? This car is not half bad. In fact, it's pretty good. I like it a lot. It's a very nice piece of kit. I will take it for many more races. Um, yeah, that being said, I think this is the end of the line for today. And this is the end of the video. Thank you for checking it out. Hopefully next time Rob is going to be here and we can go for uh, Outriders. I'm really enjoying that game. Um, so progressing with that would be nice. But we'll see what the future holds. Anyways, that's been the quick Forza stream that I figured I would do. So yeah, TTFN